Around 50% of international students who study in Australia do higher degree programs like bachelor's degree, master's and PhD. In today's video, we are going to give you an ultimate guide in getting your master's degree in Australia. We are also going to focus on subtopics like the requirements, the work opportunities, the universities, the cost involved. We're going to focus on things like scholarship and also post-study work visa. If you are interested in this type of video, make sure you stay and watch till the end. My name is Stella, and in this channel we talk about moving abroad. Now let's get started. Now, why Australia? There are several reasons why I will recommend Australia to anyone that wants to move abroad to study. Number one is the fact that Australia has good quality education. Australian universities are one of the top ranked in the world. Number two is the fact that there are a variety of courses to study in Australia. You could be in a particular field and there are several courses that align with that particular field and you can study. Number three is the fact that Australia allows you to work as a student. So while you are schooling in Australia, you can also work in Australia. Number four is the fact that Australia offers you post-study work visa. So when you finish your study, you can apply to work in Australia. If you want to do your master's degree in Australia, you must have done and completed your bachelor's degree in your country or wherever you are. Number two is that you must complete an English language test. It could be IELTS, it could be PTE. Most universities have a minimum of 6.5, but it varies based on the university. So if I were you, you will go to the university that you have interest in and check. Do I need to write an English language test? That's number one. And number two, what is the minimum requirements in all modules so that I can prepare ahead of this exam? Number three is that you have to write a statement of purpose, stating why you want to study in Australia, why you picked that particular course to study as well. If you need us to show you an example on how to write a statement of purpose, you can put that in the comment section and we'll probably do a video on it. Or you can chat up any of our admin in our groups, our Telegram groups. Our links are on our bio and I'll also drop it in the description of the video, and we can help you in writing out your statement of purpose. Number four is that you must have the required fund. Yes, so you can't say you want to move to Australia and you don't have the fund necessary to complete your study. You must have the required fund to carry out your study. Number five is that you have to apply for the study visa, which is the subclass 500. Number six is you must have references, your work references, the school references. These are the basic requirements if you want to study in Australia. You must also have a CV. That's the one I forgot to mention if you want to do your master's degree program in Australia. What are the top courses to study in Australia? There are so many courses one can come to Australia to study, but I'm going to tell you those that are in high demand, especially those that will give you opportunities after you have graduated so you can get work opportunities. So number one on my list will definitely be those in the science field. So we have nursing field, we have those that are in science or computer science field. Then next is those that are in IT. So we have cyber security, we have information technology. Number three is MBA, those in business administration, management. Number four is hospitality. Number five will be social work, those in engineering field as well. These are top courses that are in high demand and will grant you job opportunities when you come to Australia to study within that field. Next, what are the top most universities in Australia? I'm going to be listing this from a website that's called the QS website, and they put in not only the fact that these universities are very good, they also put their ranking in the world. So I'm going to be reading them out. So number one on my list is University of Melbourne. This is number one and one of the best university in Australia, and it's also ranked number 14 in the world. They are also known for their high intake of international students and the quality of education that they give. Number two on my list is University of New South Wales. They are ranking number 2 in Australia and ranking 19th in the world. Number 3 is University of Sydney, following University of New South Wales. Number 4 is Australian National University. They are ranking number 4 in Australia and number 34 in the world. Number 5 is Monash University, who is also ranking number 42 in the world and number 5 in Australia. Number 6 is University of Queensland, and they rank number 43 in the world, and they are number 6 in Australia. Number 7 is University of Western Australia, and they rank number 72 best in the world. Number 8 is University of Adelaide, and they rank number 89th in the world. And number 9 is University of Technology Sydney, and they rank number 90 in the world. And then we have Macquarie Universities, and they rank number 130th, and they are the 10th best university in the world. So you guys should take your pick. You can also do more research to search more on best universities in Australia, and they also encourage international intake of students, and then you begin to apply. Next section we're going to talk about is the cheap universities. Like I always say, cheap is relative. What is cheap to me might not be cheap to you, but what do people regard as cheap in Australia when it comes to picking university? So number 1 we have is University of Sunshine Coast. Number 2 is Federation University Australia. Number 3 we have is Charles Darwin University. Number 4 I have on my list is University of Southern Queensland, and number 5 is Central Queensland University. This could not be all. You can also do more research and get the cheap university. I think I'll do a research so that I can have at least up to 20 on my list, so you guys will have different options to choose. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, it's time to do so, because we are always focused on giving you the best of the best. One popular question many people ask is, okay, can I study and also work at the same time? Yes, but mind you, many countries give restrictions, and Australia is one of those many countries. Australia gives you 24 hours per week to work, and you can have 48 hours per week per fortnight. But there are times you will have opportunity to have unlimited work hours, and this happens on holiday period. You can work as many times as you want, hustle as you like, but once the school period, you're back to the restriction. Don't forget that. What is the duration of master's degree program in Australia? The duration depends on the type of master's degree program you are doing. We have two types: master's by course and master's by research. For master's by course, the duration is about 1 to 2 years, and also in master's by course, you have to submit assignments, go to class, and all those sorts of class things, because it's course, you're carrying out the course. While by master's by research, you don't really necessarily go to class, or you don't have to submit all those assignments. All you need to do is to submit your thesis at the end, and also you have to do your research, and how long your research takes will determine how long you will stay doing your master's degree program in Australia. It also depends on the university too. So that's the duration for your course. And before I forget, if you are on master's by research, there's no limitation to your work hours, so you can work as much as you like. So that restriction of 24 hours and 48 hours per fortnight is for those that come to Australia using master's by course. Next, what is the cost of studying in Australia? To study in Australia, you need about 20,000 Australian dollars to 50,000 Australian dollars per year. Now imagine you studying 2 years course, you're looking at about 40,000 Australian dollars to 100,000 Australian dollars. Now mind you, this price I'm giving is just an average. It could be lesser, it could be more, depending on the universities. Now that you've known the course, what are the possible scholarships? In case you don't have funds, how can you then still apply to move to Australia to study? There are different types of scholarship in Australia. It could be the Australian government scholarship, it could be the Australian award scholarship, it could be the destination award scholarship, or you could apply to the school directly and check on their website. Like if you're applying to the UK, they have where they put list of scholarship they have available to international students. So you could check the school yourself and see if the school is offering scholarship. Most of them do, and you just have to check if you meet the criteria. The third way to check is all this Rotary organization or non-governmental organization or private owned. They have several scholarships for you if you want to move to Australia to study. Now, the next thing is, can I bring my family? Yes, Australia allows you to bring your family to come down to study. I know a country that has stopped theirs, for Australia do that. So if you're someone that is keen on bringing in your family to study, you should try Australia. Next question is, how about the post-study work visa? Is there anything like that? Yes, Australia offers post-study work visa, and the duration of the length of this visa varies on your course of study, the university you study, and the opportunities in Australia. It can vary between 3 to 5 years, and with this, yes, you can progress to getting Australian permanent residency, and you'll be able to settle in Australia with your family and build your life from there. And that is all about Australia. If there's anything I haven't covered here, make sure you put it in the comment section. I will attend to it, and maybe I will do another video on it. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Stella, and see you in our next video. Bye for now.